Gay to kick off for Washington.
Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Yellow, yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
On play action, Daniels moving to his right. Escaping the danger of throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Press all 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Deputy Ranger, Deputy Ranger. Ready, ready.
They'll stick with him again. And this one, blown up. Good serve and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That'll be taken in by Krosky-Merritt. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. A dive, and he's in. Corey Krosky-Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
19 tight, 19 tight, Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side, in the hands of Rice. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd and 7.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
That's good.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 6-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Commanders 6.
punter following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready, ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Daniels, quick to Debo. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
Let's go, Mustang 19. Cougar 19.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Out to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Okay,
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Go.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Commander's first down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
There he goes. Inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. First down, Washington.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll work forward for a couple. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Come on, come on.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
At the 4-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And you're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
On second down, it's Daniel. And he's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that one complete to Rice. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11. Stay.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. To return, it's McCaffrey. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
At their own 5-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Pioneer.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Forced out wide. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. A big play after being backed up. And even 30 yards. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's Daniel. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play there for Washington. Pick up of 46 yards.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing again. Daniel. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now. Daniel. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
Lions.
Now Daniels. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Ready.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's taken in. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready! 18 Cardinal. Ready!
It's the quarterback with a sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
Got it. Ready?
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for two.
Washington will line up for the two-point
Check
conversion.
smash. Check smash. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll throw with Daniels. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick two? 2 points going the other way.
16.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
He's going to have the first down and more. And he will go all the way. Raji Rice. Touchdown Chiefs. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Daniel. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Still going inside the 20. This one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. That is a 74-yard gain.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Got it. Ready?
Second and goal.
Go! 18 Cardinals.
He'll keep it on the ground. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Corey Krosky-Merritt. Touchdown, Commanders. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2.
Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
28, Chiefs 23. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They go with Hunt. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
chance.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Where's it?
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Now, 2nd and inches.
Yellow. Where's it?
He'll run, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Yellow, yellow. Where's it?
Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3.
Where's it?
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Get it.
To throw is Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
70 Rangers. 70.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Here's 1st down. Daniels gonna throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
To the air again is Daniels. Now he'll run it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to win the game. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is going to be taken.
Good game, bro. Good game.
That is going to do it. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, with zeros on the clock, seals the deal. They come from behind, and they feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.